Question number 2. Give geographical reasons. Now see class, I'm not marking and giving you the answers because you will not get the answers directly. Therefore, okay, so you can see I have given you the answers. I will tell you the answers. I will explain you the answers. Please write it down. I hope you will understand it. Tides are influenced more by the moon than the sun. It's very simple. Answer is tides are influenced more by the moon than the sun. Why? Compared to the sun, okay, compared to the sun, the moon is quite close to the earth. We all know this. As its effect, the gravitational force of the moon becomes more effective than that of the sun. Obvious, moon is closer to the earth. So as its effects, gravitational force of the moon becomes more effective than the sun. Therefore, tides are influenced more by the moon than the sun. Okay, so this is your answer and you are supposed to write the answer in your notebooks very properly. Understood all of you? Second, at some places along the coast, the low-lying areas turn into lagoons or marshy lands. Okay, now do you all know what are lagoons or marshy? Lagoons are the backwater. Okay, means water when at the time of high tide, when the water it comes on the coast, and then the water at the time of low tide, the water it goes back, but the some water which has come to the coast, it remains in the low lying areas. That is the lagoon. So here is the answer. Low lying areas along the coast are flooded and drained by salt water brought in by the tides. Okay, low-lying areas along the coast, I told you, are flooded, okay, and drained by the salt water brought in by the tides. Okay, brought, this is B-R-O-U-G-H-T. Yeah? This process leads to gradual deposition of some seawater and sediment in low-lying areas. In such region, plants then take root and hold the soil firm against the forces of tides and waves. Okay, so what happens in such regions? Plants then take root and hold the soil firm against the forces of tides and waves. This gradually helps in maintaining mangroves. Now, what are mangroves? First of all, just tell me. Mangroves are the trees or the forest which grows in the coastal areas of the seas or ocean or the river, whatever it is, in the water. So, this gradually help in maintaining mangroves and the coastal biodiversity in low-lying areas. In this way, at some places along the coast, the low-lying areas turn into lagoons or marshy land. Did you understood? Okay, now this is not possible to tell you the answer marking. That's why I have given you like this. Okay, I hope you all are able to see it clearly. If you want, again I am reading the answer for you all. See, low-lying areas along, this is along The coasts are flooded and drained by the salt water brought in in by the tides. This process leads to a gradual deposition of some seawater and sediments in the low-lying areas. Okay, sediments means stones. In such region, plants then take root and hold the soil from against the force of tides and waves. So means it grows in that soil. This gradually helps in maintaining mangroves and the coastal biodiversity in low-lying areas. In this way, at some places along the coast, the low-lying areas turn into lagoons or marshy lands. Understood? Third question. Place located on the opposite meridian to the place experiencing high or low tide will also experience high or low tide respectively. Yes. Now this, I think we have done it very properly. Okay, explanation. So you'll write the answer like this. See, when a particular place located on a particular meridian faces the moon, the gravitational force of the moon exceeds the Earth's centrifugal force. As its effect, the water is pulled towards the moon. Yes, the water is pulled towards the moon because of the centrifugal force. At the same time, at antipodal location, okay, what? At the same time, at the antipodal location means where? On the, this is on the opposite meridian. Opposite meridian, the centrifugal force of the earth exceeds the gravitational force of the moon. The water is pulled in the direction away from the moon. This causes high tide. Okay, so this, because of this high tide at these two places, the water required for the high tide moves in from the places on the two opposite meridians, okay, that are at right angles to those having high tides, causing low tide at those places. Thus, places located on the opposite meridian to the place experiencing high or low tide will experience the high or low tide respectively. Understood, all of you? Yes, class. So this is the answer. I hope you will able to write it. Okay. See, it's not compulsory that now this answer is from page number 12. Okay, 12 and 13 together. Now this has been written in this way because you cannot write it directly as it is given in the textbook. So you have to write it in your own words. So I'm not saying it's compulsory that you should write it like this. You can explain it in your own words also. Doesn't matter. Understood? Okay, class? So you can write the answer in your own word, present it in your own word. Only the thing is you have to understand it. So what places located on the opposite meridian to the places experiencing high or low tide will also experience high or low tide respectively. This explanation we have seen very properly. Only the thing is that you should able to present it very properly. Okay, class, please, you should do it. Now you can read it and you can write the answer in your own word also. Okay.